Good day and welcome to the Plantland Garden Buddy series, where we're going to show you so much tricks on how to make gardening much easier and so much more fun. Let's hear what our garden buddies have in store for us.
Hi everyone, welcome to Plantland Garden Buddies. Today we're going to teach you on how to take care of our fruit trees. We have our expert here, Jimie Malan. When is the right time to give my plants the foods?
So Samantha, fruit trees is really important because that is the thing that we can harvest and we can directly eat. And the biggest thing that everyone is saying, well, I have a fruit tree, but my fruit tree is not bearing any fruits. The main thing about that is feeding. We as human beings, we eat 3 times a day, and our plants need to eat every 4 weeks. If we don't give fertilizer to our plants will not be able to bear any fruits. So today I'm going to show you the multi-booster. Multi-booster is a fantastic fertilizer for your fruit trees because it is very high in magnesium. Magnesium is really important to make sure that our fruit trees is bearing and that we have delicious and sweet fruit basically that's come out of the fruit trees. Next up we have Grow Best. So Samantha, Grow Best is also very important. Grow Best we use all over because it is so easy to use. It's just a liquid fertilizer that we basically apply to our plants, and this is helping. It is also very high in iron, so when our fruit trees is a little bit in the iron efficiency, then the Grow Best is really supporting us with that. So that's feeding your fruit trees.
What can I use to protect my trees from the insects?
So insects, we have Service. Service we have in the basically the small mixture that you can mix yourself, or we also do it in an RTU, meaning ready to use. So that is very easy. You just go to your plants and you just directly spray them. So Service is a really good insecticide that is covering most of the insects that is attacking our fruit trees.
Right. Okay, and the other one, Jimmy, what can I use to protect my plants from the diseases?
So other diseases is like the fungus and all of that. We have Aureus. Aureus is also coming in the bottle, and then also the RTU, the ready to use. So Aureus, you can see most of fruit trees is always getting powdery mildew. Now powdery mildew, when you see your plant is looking not so lacquer, it's a little bit down, it's not the right color, then 90% of the time it is powdery mildew. And then you just basically take your Aureus and you spray it over your plants. And the nice thing about Aureus is if you spray it today, tomorrow you can eat your fruits. So there's no withholding period or anything like that. And that's why Aureus is so fantastic.
Okay, Jimmy. So when is the right time for me to prune and spray my fruit trees?
So spraying your fruit trees is really important. Whenever you see the insect or whenever you see the fungus, then you need to spray. Otherwise, you can also be preventative when you see the small. So this time of year, when it's basically spring season, our fruit trees is budding and then it's making the small fruits. And then it's the time when the insect is really coming. But also, Samantha, remember, if you have a plant that is well fed, it means it has a much stronger immune system, so the insects and the pests will not come as close as they would have. So make sure that you feed your plant, and then basically whenever you see anything, then you need to spray. Pruning your fruit trees is really important. Any time of the year, whenever there's a branch that irritates you or you don't like, then you prune it. And then the best time of year to prune is basically here at autumn time. Because then in winter time, the plant is going to start to set the flowers and everything, so it starts to spring out in spring season. So autumn time is the really best time to make sure that you prune your tree as well as you want. And always remember, Samantha, we are not 7 meters tall. So we don't want our peach tree really just to go all the way to the top. So when you stick out your hand, it's basically a rule like this, you know that's the height that you want your fruit tree, not taller than that. So make sure that you prune your fruit tree basically head height, and then it can grow a little bit taller. Otherwise we need always that steps to climb on, and then we want to fall off. So make sure to prune your fruit tree head height, and then you're always safe.
Thank you so much for the education that you've given us today, Jimmy. I hope everyone was listening to everything that Jimmy taught us today. Remember to visit Plantland. We've got everything that you need.
Thank you so much for watching. We really hope that you've learned some nice information, tips and tricks to help you to beautify your garden. We've done a lot of videos with a lot of content. So please go like and subscribe, and then we see you soon at any of our stores. Bye-bye.